Love Judy.
I'm Jessica Dupart. A lot of people know me as Judy. I am the owner of Kaleidoscope Hair Products. To date, the company's probably made close to $40 million. Also birthed Kaleidoscope Realty, Kaleidoscope Management, Kaleidoscope Cares, Kaleidoscope Shipping and Receiving. Yeah, all of that.
Guys, Hollywood has done it once more. The Brat and BB Judy are allegedly involved in yet another failed marriage.
I'm the Brat, the first female rapper to ever sell 1 million records. I'm out the closet, living out loud with my baby, doing whatever the I want to do because I love Judy.
And according to the gossip, Judy took a break from the Brat to spend time with a man, honey. A man. All of you. Sources are already stating that the Brat is distraught, so this must be really heartbreaking for her. However, what actually took place in this relationship? Has it been accurate to assume that Judy is doing the Brat dirty because the Brat is broke and that she only consented to be with the Brat because she knew it would help secure the bag? Baby. A lot of these celebrities are extremely messy, so I never really wanted to travel down any of these rabbit holes. Tell me, honey, why I just learned that Judy tried to irritate the mother after a child drowned in her pool. What do you mean when you say that she was accused of starting a couple arsons? That she ran several scams and deceived Lil James before leaving him? Was Judy being duped by the Brat again? Given all of this negative information about Judy that is readily available to the public, why did the Brat date her? This is crazy, everyone. Alright, let us take a brief overview of the relationship, including how they met and how they allegedly reached this point where they are getting a divorce, before we get into the specifics. The first thing is that the Brat and Judy met in 2017 at an event for Judy's hair care company. After reconnecting a few years later, the Brat publicly came out and confirmed their relationship in March 2020. After becoming the stars of their own reality program, Brat Loves Judy, the pair married in February 2022 in front of 100 guests in a romantic wedding at the Horse Estate in Fairburn, Georgia. They reportedly arrived at the ceremony in horse-drawn carriages, and Judy had her brothers perform the honors as groom Jermaine Dupri escorted the Brat down the aisle. When they were getting married, they even told People magazine that their wedding was like anything out of a fairy tale. Everything about her made me want her to be mine forever, and I felt like I knew it much longer than from the day we met. The Brat revealed that they were expecting their first child together in February 2023, a year later. Using Judy's egg and an unidentified sperm donor from a cryobank, the couple performed IVF to create the child. Regarding the pregnancy, the Brat stated, "I never thought I was going to have kids. I just thought it wasn't in the cards for me. I've had a great career, a full life. I felt like because I didn't get pregnant earlier on, then it just wasn't going to happen for me. I can't believe he came out of me. Feels like a dream. He's perfect in every way. The journey to motherhood has been more amazing than we could have ever imagined." Now that there is unrest in paradise, people are speculating about what might have transpired between Judy and the Brat. To begin with, many people claim that if you were perceptive enough, you likely saw that there was a lot of stress in some of the films that Judy and the Brat uploaded prior to the rumors of their split spreading. People now claim that Judy merely exploited the Brat to increase her notoriety and never really loved her. Judy was allegedly forcing problems in the relationship because, well, she was already fairly successful and well-known before the Brat, but it seems that she knew dating the Brat would help her career even more. The problem is that Judy is the creator and CEO of Kaleidoscope, a company that sells hair and cosmetic products.
Love Judy.
I'm Jessica Dupart. A lot of people know me as Judy. I am the owner of Kaleidoscope Hair Products. To date, the company's probably made close to $40 million. Also birthed Kaleidoscope Realty, Kaleidoscope Management, Kaleidoscope Cares, Kaleidoscope Shipping and Receiving. Yeah, all of that.
According to the brand's website, she has been doing hair since she was a kid, starting from styling her father's hair to styling her friend's hair, eventually becoming the go-to stylist for the trendiest styles. After high school, she obtained her cosmetology license, eventually working up to co-owning a salon in New Orleans. In 2013, she opened her own hair salon, Kaleidoscope Hair Studio. Eventually, she started selling her own line of hair products through word of mouth. According to Forbes, she retired from styling in 2017 to concentrate on growing her brand, which is currently a multi-million-dollar business. At the moment, Kaleidoscope is available for purchase at Target, Walmart, and Sally Beauty, among other stores. Judy is a best-selling author in addition to her already successful business. In 2019, she authored When the Miracle Drops: How Instagram Helped Turn a Quick Fix into a $1 million product, detailing how she built a social media empire that fueled her brand's growth. She freely exposes details of her life on Instagram, where she has more than 3 million followers. Actually, the Brat's decision to come out publicly was influenced by her big social media following. As I previously stated, she was already receiving the coin, but rumors have it that she exploited the Brats to obtain additional funds because she was aware that dating her would increase the amount of traffic to her and her enterprises. Now, allegedly, I say allegedly because I have not personally seen the receipts, Judy grew weary of acting as though she was happily married to the Brats and began cheating on her. According to the streets, the Brats discovered that Judy had been having an affair with a man. This has allegedly caused the Brats to lose all hope not just in her marriage, but in partnerships in general. According to reports, she has also been making rather daring statements about how marriages are not natural, which has undoubtedly generated a lot of discussion among the LGBTQIA+ community. According to reports, the Brats are divorcing Judy as a result, baby. But hold on, were not there rumors not too long ago that she and Judy are not legally married because of Brat's legal troubles? And that the wedding was essentially a ceremony of commitment? If they never actually got married, how is she going to file for divorce? In any case, the Brats are reportedly also vying for primary custody of their son, True, the one they have been flaunting in front of us ever since his birth, you know. But really, is there ever a day that True is not wearing a camera? Because there are a lot of videos available. Judy may claim that she was simply a surrogate, which would be the sole issue with the Brats requesting primary custody of their baby. Judy was essentially a surrogate because the egg was hers and the sperm came from a donor. Therefore, it will be difficult for the Brats to get primary custody of her son if she truly wants it. However, given that Judy already has 3 children and is little involved with them, it is possible that she does not even care about the infant. In fact, because Judy is not particularly interested in motherhood, the Brat's fans firmly believe that she could be granted full custody. And here's the thing, given that Judy is supposedly the family's primary provider, things might potentially get really sticky. I am not implying that the Brats are impoverished, but according to reports, Judy has been the one earning the most money and looks for the Brat's mother in addition to the Brats and True. Actually, according to some reports, this might be one of the reasons Judy grew weary of acting, because she became weary of giving the Brats so many gifts and handling the majority of the supplying, and all of the journeys we have been witnessing them take.
Get out of here. That is so. Pack your bag. Where we going? Oh my God. Serengeti. It's with the giraffes when they peek in your room. They peek in your window right here. Oh my God, the elephant orphanage.
In addition, because Judy has a reputation of being a terrible person, supporters feel certain that she was merely a long-term scammer. And when I brought up the rabbit hole, I was referring to this. First of all, did you all know that Judy fought the mother to keep her money after a child drowned in her pool? Many people believe that Judy has always been garbage and that none of her cheesy films have ever made them believe that she is a decent person or that she is capable of loving somebody. Judy is accused of defrauding numerous people and allowing others, including her ex-girlfriend, to bear the blame. When Judy's ex-girlfriend came out and authored a book, Judy allegedly bought every copy and destroyed all of her attempts because she did not want people to read about her fraud and how she put people up to serve time. In reality, one of her ex-girlfriends was imprisoned for money laundering. And do you all recall the tale of Lil James, who went viral at the age of, I think, 6 or 7 due to his humorous nature? As she has done with several children in the past, Judy reached out to his family and attempted to use their support to sell her goods. She then became cold toward Lil James, telling him he was not funny and other things when things were not going her way. According to the mother's description of the circumstance, it was frigid and repulsive, as if she had this kid thinking he was a failure. Judy then had the audacity to have him sign a shady contract in order to embezzle the money he had earned for her. Additionally, Judy received a sizable compensation from her insurance carrier as a result of the suspected arsons at 2 of her hair salons. People have expressed that they are not shocked that the relationship with the Brat was a lengthy scam when all of these factors are taken into consideration. By the way, I am not claiming that the Brat is the saint. You are all aware of the Atlanta Falcons cheerleader issue, are not you? The one who was working part-time as a waitress and hostess at Studio 72, a nightclub in Tucker owned by Jermaine Dupri. And while working as a hostess at a private Halloween party at the nightclub, the brat jumped her. As a result, she received a 3-year prison sentence followed by 7 years of probation and 200 hours of community service. And the brat was also ordered to undergo substance treatment, a mental evaluation, and anger management classes. When the incident happened, the girl Shayla said that she was attempting to walk away from the brat when the brat nearly full bottle of rum over her head. She further alleged that Jermaine Dupri and his security personnel failed to remove the brat from the club and failed to protect her from the brat during the altercation. And as if that wasn't bad enough, Jermaine failed to seek appropriate and timely medical treatment for her to report the brat to the authorities for fear of bad publicity for Studio 72. Now in a lawsuit, Shayla claimed blunt force to the head, resulting in brain damage. She also sustained severe lacerations to her head and face, which resulted in permanent scarring and nerve damage. She argued that in addition to medical treatment and pain and suffering, her career as a professional cheerleader and actress was cut short due to her facial disfigurement, resulting in a loss of income. I don't even think the brat has yet to pay the money she was ordered to pay, which is around $8 million up from the initial $6.4 million. Now, before this, there was another incident where the brat was arrested after she reportedly got into a fight with a woman over VIP seats at a Georgia nightclub. At some point during the altercation, the brat is said to have hit the woman over the head using a bang-bang, and the woman was taken to the hospital and received 6 stitches on her head. The following year, the brat pleaded guilty to reckless conduct, a misdemeanor, and was sentenced to 80 hours of community service, a $1,000 fine, and to spend a year on probation. Therefore, once more, the brat is not a saint. However, Judy does appear to be a worse person when we contrast her problems with hers. I mean, who knows? Perhaps some of these old habits began to creep up on them in their marriage and fueled their current conflict. However, it seems crazy that Judy is apparently having an affair with a male. In any case, did you truly believe that this partnership would endure? Do you also think that Judy was only with the brat to take advantage of her? How do you feel about a brat allegedly requesting primary custody of their son in a divorce filing? Please share your opinions in the space provided for comments below.